Hello and welcome to my first dev vlog on the project I'm going to be making with you on the channel. Now, this will not be a follow along project. This project is just me explaining my thought process and pretty much just breaking down the problem as we go. And if you would like to see all the code, I will also be uploading this to GitHub. I will have all that sweet information in the description. With all that out the way, let's get right into it. The premise of this project is me combining my two current interests, which is music production, i.e. beat making. I've only scored like one scene, didn't go well, but that's all other things, and programming. I always wanted to have my own type of platform to be able to upload my music on because the two main ones out there, BeatStars and SoundCloud. BeatStars requires you to pay, and they recently came out with another payment plan, but my platform will be 100% free, and I'll get more on that later. But Streamlabs, SoundCloud. Personally, I haven't been on SoundCloud in a long time. Honestly, for me, SoundCloud is just like Spotify because they only push you to big artists. Yeah, you can find underground people on SoundCloud, but you can also do that on Spotify. You just gotta know where to look, know who to ask. It's a bunch of things that really makes SoundCloud not really, I don't want to say worth it, but I remember back in 2013 to 16, SoundCloud was huge for the underground scene because it wasn't so accessible just to get straight on Spotify. So just a brief history of SoundCloud. SoundCloud also recently, not recently, but they started a paid version, so you can pay to get like bonus features and whatnot. We're going to look at all the websites real fast in this video. Let's go ahead and start with SoundCloud since I'm currently talking about them. Yeah, SoundCloud's main page, like I said, here's what's trending for free. It's just a bunch of current artists: Drake, Rod Wave, Lil Tecca. But the website itself is fairly basic. You have like your hero section here. That's just a carousel. You have your search bar or upload your own. It's like a grid list of artists, songs. Got this blog. Pretty simple in design. I mean, they just want users to easily be able to use their product. So that's what I like. But if we go to, let's see, start uploading today. Trying to find their payment information so we can look at that. Okay, here it is. Now, SoundCloud have two plans. They have a legit free plan. Well, and keep in mind, if you're familiar with SoundCloud back in the day, SoundCloud used to always be free. But now they have a pro plan. And with the pro plan, you get the ability to upload unlimited tracks. They allegedly push your song to 100 people. Will extend reach to up to 100 first fans, listeners, autoplay recommendations on new uploads. Pretty cool. You can allegedly upload. You can distribute your music directly from SoundCloud to Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, and more. Now, if you ask me, like this is where it gets fishy because one, you can just sign up for DistroKid, and I guess this is probably mainly catering to people who uses SoundCloud primarily before this new plan came out, honestly, because it never was a plan. There's really no reason for someone to upload to SoundCloud just to also upload their songs to Spotify, Apple Music, and TikTok. That's just me. Comment down below if you already do that and you have different opinion. That's just how I'm kind of looking at it. Then you have a bunch of metric tools, exclusive partner offers from Splice and more. Does that mean you get Splice for free? I'm not really sure, but I'm not sure what a maximum credit is. I'm guessing you can have someone else master your stuff for you, and you got a check mark. Now the biggest disparity between the two plans is with the free one, you can only upload 3 hours of tracks, and for context, if you make beats are usually 5 minutes. For 60 minutes, you can have 12 beats. So you divide times that by 3. So on average, you can only upload 36 beats to SoundCloud if they're all 5 minutes on the free one, which is pretty trash. Then they have all their basic stuff that you can always do. Pretty much have people comment on your track. You can share it. Literally just things that are commonplace. My next pro price is $10 a month, I believe. Yeah, it's $10 a year. But allegedly, if you sign up now, you know they have promotional. SoundCloud also have a artist page now, similar to Spotify. I don't want to rant too long about SoundCloud. Now we're gonna move to BeatStars. BeatStars have a little bit more on their page. They offer BeatStars have a feed tab. A feed tab is, you know, they have advertisements and they have pretty much like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You just see what the people you follow have posted / reposted. And if you don't follow no one, you just see BeatStars feed and whoever's paying for advertisement. You have track feeds. You can browse by top, you know, all the goodies, genres. You can buy sound kits. Sound kits are the individual elements that make up a beat. You got all that. Exclusive only means it usually costs $100 plus, and you have exclusive rights. Essentially, you're buying the right of the beat, so you will own the beat now after payment. Now let's get to their pricing. But BeatStars definitely have a lot of features. Though. A lot of features. I love all their features they offer. It's just what gets me is the monthly fees. That's what gets me. They also recently rolled out something called Seeds. It's through the BeatStars platform. It's essentially a snippet, drag and drop, and or snippet generator. From face value, it reminds me of Scalar 2, but Scalar 2 don't have the drag and drop capabilities. It will generate MIDI for you. So they kind of fuse Scalar 2 and Splice. Splice has drag and drop, and it has a bunch of banks that the creators upload, add to it. Also another source of income for them and the company. It's powered by AI like most things. For me, I like to use AI for stem separation. And if you're not familiar with stem separation, that's the act of taking just, let's say, the whole beat, which is one sound file. It will separate each layer. So the vocal, the drums, the flute, all those layers will get separated into their own individual sound file. And from there, you can manipulate it and do what you want. You know, get creative. Yeah, see, all the copyright shebangles. Because if AI generated, who owns it? That's a good question that people need to be investigating. And I might do a video on that. My music channel. But finally, back to the pricing of whatnot. Well, their page is already broken. So on the pro page, it says you can sell effortlessly and no code is required. So I guess you can design your own page, design until it perfectly matches your brand, upload a bunch of track services and sound kits, enjoy instant payment and collaborated splits, offer custom recurring membership plans. What is that? So literally just make our own BeatStars homepage. I want to try the model that you only take a 5 to 10% cut of whatever is sold, but hosting itself is free. Am I crazy? Maybe, but I mean, it's the platform I always had in mind. As y'all can see, I'm just bouncing around the page. There are two plans. This plan is $20 a year. They recently changed this because before they only had their pro plan. And I don't really want to call it a pro plan. It was their only plan. It was either a free membership, and with that free one, you can only upload 10 songs. Cause that's why I used to use BeatStars, but I stopped because I didn't have traction with my music. So there was no point of me paying that much money monthly, and I'm not making anything from it. It was just burning a hole, causing unneeded stress, and it was just it's a weird business model for a starting out person. But now they have a starter plan, which is took over the free plan, but now you can upload unlimited tracks, sound kits, and services. You have premium analytic and sales statistics. BStars publishing access up to 4 licenses. Yeah, see, BStars can cost up to $200 a month, a year. Sorry, a year. That's a lot if you're not making money from it. But now, yeah, limited track releases. They take no common commission, which is good because you have to pay monthly. Now I'm gonna show my Visio. I have not finished it. Might add some more to it. So far, it looks a mess, but I have my user model. Then I have like all my other models, sound files, addresses, posts. I just bounced out the addresses because people have multiple addresses, and I didn't want all these fields just polluting the user model. A lot of the stuff's going to be like retypes and whatnot. I might bounce out city and state. Essentially things that's going to be typed a lot, I bounce it out and just have a default list to pick from, and or use like an API or something. My left side, the left side is at least over here. I don't know if I want to have posts yet. Essentially a feed where you can, talk to people / interact. When you upload like a track or whatever, it will also go there. I'm not all too sure yet, but now since I'm just like speaking out loud, I'm gonna need to add another attribute. So essentially, if you make a post, that post will have your user ID on it, aka your user. Gotta know who the post belongs to. It will have the sound file itself. So whatever sound file you're posting, gotta know what sound file it is. Title, if you want to type a message with your post, that's the content. You got the date created, date updated, and the URL that will link you to the specific post. Then I have my comment model. Each comment is linked to a post. So it's a one-to-many relationship. Posts will have many comments, but many comments will only belong to one post. So for every comment, they got to know the post ID, the user ID, the person who submitted it, the post itself. Now, the parent comment ID. At first, I was thinking of Reddit. You know how Reddit have original poster, and I was thinking that the parent comment ID would just be that. But as I'm thinking of it more, I'm pretty sure I would just need to use the user ID because whoever makes the comment. Well, see, that's where it gets a little fishy. So if you have any suggestions, leave it down in the description. But so far, there can be a bunch of comments on a comment. They can have a comment thread on a particular post, and I was thinking that the parent comment ID would be like the original poster in a way to keep track of the original comment or the parent comment of the other comments. That's just like my thought process. Obviously, if it doesn't work, it's just gonna not happen. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm pretty sure, honestly, just the user ID is enough. Because if you are the original poster, I can just check to see if your post, if the post ID matches, if the user ID of the post matches the comment ID. If the user ID of the post matches the user ID of the comment, then you can just do some logic from there to have that person appear as the original poster instead of saving that in the database, because that honestly is a wasted. As I'm talking about it, there's really no need to have this. I'm just going to delete it. So that was the comments. You got the content, date updated, date created, the post ID itself, and the user ID. Then the comment ID, all fancy things. And I have my vote model. I wanted to try who upvoted. So every time you upvote or downvote, it will keep track of the person who did it. So if I wanted to, on the user page, I can have a tab that show you all your like posts, and I can honestly show you all the things you dislike too. We have comment ID, because each comment's going to have a like and dislike. option. So you got to know what comment this vote is connected to. Then we have vote type. Vote type is, I bounce vote type out because it's either going to be a like or dislike. For example, Tyler would be user ID. I'm reacting to a comment on Apple's post that Apple posted. This is the ID of the comment that I'm reacting to. And the comment is someone else saying, Apple is a very cool company. I love their phones. Then the vote type would be the type of vote that I'm going to invoke on said comment, like or dislike. I don't think I have anything else I need to put in there. I just delete that. And every vote can only have one vote type. Votes can have many vote types, i.e. it can be like or disliked, but only one vote type can go with a vote. If you're a data person and you sat through this, first of all, thank you. And second of all, do you have like any tips on setting up a Visio? I know my Visio is not the best. I got some tips from a different YouTuber. I watched some of his channel. He actually gave me the idea to start my own fucking devlog. Because one, I'm going to be making this anyway, so you might as well just document it. And two, for me documenting, I can practice my dev talk, hopefully find like-minded individuals that can work on the project with me, or just watch me just work on it and just get all the dust out my brain. But that was like the post side. I'm still kind of working that out. I'm not really sure if this is a valuable model, but that's the beauty of programming. You plan, you try, and you either fail or succeed. Then based on those two, you adjust and keep going. It will work. Sound files. Now the sound file model is just legit what it sounds like, the sound file. The beat, sound stem, loop, sound file in the sound kit. Literally anything related to making a song. That what a sound file model would be. I have my file extension. So I need to, essentially, it's going to be used in the validation efforts, I believe. If not, I'm gonna just take it out the model. But it's gonna be used in the validation, and when you are uploading tracks, I'm gonna have them pick what type of file it is. I know you can just change the extension, but along it's a MP3. I'm using this when people's uploading tracks, so they just pick what extension the track ends with, and I can also validate against that. Just take whatever the last 4 characters of the file, and or go into the properties of the file. Like, there's a lot of things. But that's my thought process on that. Validate against the file they uploaded. So I'm only allowing all of the standard sound extensions: MP3, Wave, FLC, and I believe MPC. And there's a few other ones. Then we have the name, description, beats per minute. I'm not sure if I said this, but file type. That's why I'm gonna see if it's a beat, or I'm gonna have them insert that it's a beat or a sound stem, etc. Now to validate against that, I'm not all too sure yet. I'm pretty sure I can look at the properties of the file. The last little thing that I'm gonna go over are my 2 mini fields. Now I have user saved sound files and user added sound files. So essentially, one shows the sounds you saved throughout the website or whatnot, and the other one is sounds added. So say if you upload a song, it would get put in a mini field with the user, which is you, and the sound file ID, which is a beat and whatever, and it will just hold the date it's been added. I don't really have any other information that I want to add, because all that other stuff is in the sound file. The description will be there, the file name, beats, all that fancy stuff. This is just to show who saved what and who uploaded what. And they're pretty much the same besides date added and date saved. As I go down the road, I may add more to that, but that's pretty much it for that Visio. So this will be Maybe Sound Hub. And I'm gonna keep that about us, our mission, our team, just kind of just me. Don't need clients, I guess. Guess technically our clients is the producers slash creatives of the world. And then contact. Then this would be all right, you start at home. If when you're signed out, you'll pretty much just you'll see everything, but you will not be able to interact with it. So for example, you can read posts, but you won't be able to like, you won't be able to, you won't be able to rate it, you won't be able to comment, and you will not be able to like download songs. I don't even think I'll let you preview. I'll let you preview like 4 to 5 second snippets, but overall that's just home. Then from home, there's obviously gonna be like sign in. Then once you sign in, you'll have a dashboard which just shows all of your just content. And once you sign in, you'll get redirected to the home, but now you're signed in, so you'll be able to interact and do whatever you want. And from there, you'll have access to your dashboard, and that dashboard will allow you to view everything you uploaded, everything you saved, and let's see. I guess besides that, they don't really need anything else. Not really anywhere else, so I can go ahead and delete that. Delete. Sign in, sign up is a place. And once you sign up, it will take you to, it will just redirect you to sign in home. I mean, it's just going to say once you signed in, you'll have to sign in home, so you actually be able to interact with things. And once you sign up, it will just take you back here. Or if you don't, just, you go back to home, unsigned in. That's it for that. I'm not sure how I made it the other color, but it will get the same effect. Unsigned in. Yeah, unsigned in. Then you can see the about us, our mission, our team, our clients, which is you all, and you can contact us for any means. Then from there, you have your sign in. Then when you sign in, you have your sign in home. That's where you actually can be able to interact with all the posts on the dashboard. Not dashboard, all the posts on the homepage / feed, comment, like, all the shebang. And you also get access to your dashboard. So user dashboard, that's where you can see / edit your user information, your name, producer name, any other sign-in information. You can change song, you can update your song information, add songs, all that shebang, delete songs, delete your profile, all that. Then once you sign up, that's just going to redirect you to sign in home. Once you do that, BeatStar's open, might as well see, baby. Let's see, feed, track. What is their tracks? It's literally just tracks. Then we have beats. All right, so when you go to beats, you see all the beats. You go to sound kits, you will see all the sound kits. Beats, filter. Then based on what you filtered, that will be. So based on what you filter, you will view beats. You don't filter anything, you will view all of them. If you filter, then obviously you will view what you're filtering. You got the home, then the about us and all the fancy talk. Then once they sign in, you'll get redirected to a sign in home. From there, you'll be able to interact with all the content being displayed to you, liking, disliking, commenting, etc. Then from there, you can also have access to your dashboard. Your dashboard will have your metrics, you'll be able to update beat information. You'll be able to update beat information, update your information, look at sales metrics, all that cool stuff. Sign up. If you sign up, it just redirects you to the sign in home. Then from there, you do what you need to do. The beats tab, once you go there, you'll be able to select the filters at which you want to see beat wise from. So essentially just the filter area. And if you choose the filter, it will change the beat area that you will see your beats. Or from there, you will just not, you just view all beats if you don't pick a filter. And the same concept for sound kits. Once you filter your sound kits, you will either see the filter sound kit or you will just see the sound kit as it is. This is gonna be cool. It's gonna be a fun project. I've been recording for an hour and a half. I went over the sitemap. I went over, actually we created a sitemap together. And if I add any more to this, it will be in the next video. For this video, that's pretty much it. The next video, I will talk about the technologies I will use to make this website / app. And I'm going to actually set up the boilerplate for said application.